We have DareNFT next, and NGUYEN is the founder and co-founder and CEO, and he's also a quantum scientist, among many other things. So we had some extremely interesting and bright co-founders and founders in the academy. And DareNFT is a very interesting project. We've looked at quite a few NFT platforms in selecting this one for the academy because they are proliferating globally right now. This one is out of Vietnam, so it's connected to the Vietnam's play to earn communities and gaming communities, but also they figured out virtually every possible way that an NFT project, an NFT community can use their platform, and therefore built the most scalable, interesting platform to take that whole segment to the next level. Duke, you're next.
Okay, so hi everyone. Today I will introduce about the NFT protocol, the NFT 2.0 for the open metaverse. Blockchain is designed as a public database, and NFT is just a piece of data. There's a truth that every data needs access control so that application makes correlations between users. So we are the access control layer to have the apps correlate on NFT and making open metaverse. So the existing NFT standard has shortcomings. For example, it's unreparatable, while most of game items, real-life access, or internet contents are changing over time. Second, it's non-composability. Different apps can customize or change the NFT metadata. Last but not least, low liquidity costs, large transaction costs, and limited size and growth of markets. So we propose the novel NFT 2.0 protocol, which has 3 features. Dynamic, the metadata is stored on-chain and can be updated. Composable means the NFT can be used in the dApps or verse, and then can be used in another dApps or verses as well. This makes the NFT live in the metaverse. The third is cross-chain NFT, means people can move NFT to any chains and can still keep its uniqueness over own chains. We see that businesses encounter some big problems when they want to transform Web2 to Web3. For example, big costs, time-consuming, security risks, non-composability, and lack of Web3 expertise. So we build up full stack service, wrapping up the protocol to let business transform without knowing blockchain. The product suite includes API and SDK to mint burn object NFT without blockchain coding. NFT to scan is like Etherscan. It's a public service for scanning through the protocol and helps creators to mint NFT 2.0 with UI. The third is NFT 2 market, which is a marketplace fully supports all features of NFT 2.0. And the last is Deploy and Deploy business, which are non-custodial launchpad, helps business to config and monitor system with UI and sells items to users. We use a B2B2C business model in which we provide solutions for businesses that want to transform Web3 faster and cheaper. Then these businesses will deliver the NFT 2.0 to end users. We have revenues mainly from protocol fee, charging NFT owners, and service fee, charging businesses. here we is the protocol flywheel. We define that at the core of our business flywheel. There are two critical points which will impact the whole flywheel. They are onboarding the apps and onboarding users. It makes the two sides network effects. So our strategies mainly focus on these two points. The first is onboarding the apps. We have 6 main directions to onboard the apps, and on each direction we targeting different types of businesses which serves different aforementioned use case. And the same, we have some direction in onboarding end users. For here and here, we are having 10 projects rolling up our waitlist to integrate NFT 2.0, and the list will be longer as we do more business development. And we estimate that the total market size, a total addressable market, would be 5.3 billion gross DApp users, which is total internet users. Gross DApp users, for example, the players who play Web3 game but not necessarily actually use our protocol. Over the time, the revenue per gross DApp users will increase due to user locked in the ecosystem, so we can increase price. And here is business projections. Initially, we have revenue streams from protocol fee, integration fee, and API request fee. But in the futures, we can add more premium features to explore new revenue stream from existing user base. And here is a quick look back. In 1.5 years, we have had some tractions on selling NFT item on their play, with a lot of support from communities and KOLs. We raised 2.7 million in ideal in 2021, and now we are raising 14.3 million to grow 50x for the periods of 2024 to 2026. Most of funds will be used for business development, marketing, listing, and market making. Here is a tokenomics. We 20% of protocol fee is returned to DAO treasury, so the community can own and vote for how to use. People who lock up at the NFT tokens and vote will get 10% as the voting reward, and 65% is for company revenue. And here is our core team. We have 6 years experience of Web3 and NFT, 10 years of building 100K members online community, and especially Teddy has experiences of founding 1,000 employees software company. And we also have a very wide network with game studios in Vietnam. And here is our advisors. And we have launching. We having working product, and the testnet have just comes out, and we are integrating our testnet with our partners. You can check out our product on this website. And here I have also have some competition information in 3 segments: NFT protocol, Web3 game hub, and Web3 game infra. Because we are now focusing on running Web3 game first, because we believe that Web3 game will lead in onboarding Web2 users to Web3. So we are now focusing on mainly on game companies. And here we have there's a lot of NFT 2.0 use case. We have over 20. We have at least 20 for now, use case for now, across multiple categories like game and esport, community, brand, DAO community use case, and even music, video, education, and online publications. So like we are working on some of them with our clients and partners. For example, we are working with game studios to make their NFTs become dynamic cross game in their own ecosystem, and even enabling rental economics by design. Like I know that there are lots of gamers trying to make rental economics, but they have to make it in their gameplay. But we believe that the rental economics should be implemented in a protocol layer. So if people use our protocols, they can enable rental economics right away. And our rental model is really different from scholarship of Axie Infinity, because Axie Infinity is scholarship is like account level rental, but our protocol can make item level rental. Because in the scholarship, there's maybe a lot of items you don't want in that account, but you still have to rent them all. So that's not really good. So, and there's also another use case like UGC game, like Sandbox, Decentraland, and many other Web3 games are trying to implement UGC in the game. Because the NFC, our NFC 2.0 is updated, can be updated, so users can also update the metadata to the NFC, and the NFC and the generated content will be updated reflects in the game environments. And like for brand, we have like cross promotion, because the NFT, our NFT is used in it has composability, so it can be used in a brand and another brand as well. And it can be also used for loyalty programs or multi-use vouchers or omni-channel marketing. For DAO guild communities, we have lazy build. The existing NFT is immutable, so there's no one rather than the original creator can make utility for the NFT. But with NFT 2.0, the creators can just create the NFT collections, and then another third party dApps can comes in and make utility for the existing NFT collections permissionlessly. Yeah, and we also believe that in the future, will be NFT will be the future of DAO voting, because capital voting, like like currently they are doing right now, is not really good, because financial capitals can be centralized acquired. So but NFT is something like the community control, and it's really hard to acquire a large amount of NFT. So the NFT voting would be better for DAO, and our NFT can do that. Yes, there's a lot of another use case, but if you have any questions on any specific use case, I will come back. Okay, that's my presentation. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Duke. In building the technology, the platform, and you started working on these options of use cases. How did you go about creating the use cases? Because we've looked at many platforms and we were never able to see this plethora of business cases attached to the NFT opportunities.
Sorry. I didn't catch it. Can you?
How did you build your use cases? How did you go about creating all these amazing use cases?
Oh yeah, as I mentioned before, we are working with our partners, our clients, to implement each use case. For example, material is in this slide. Oh, sorry, where? Oh, yeah. In this slide, you can see that there's a game called Material. They are working with us to integrate NFT 2.0 to their games, and they also doing the inter-game tournament use case and in-house ecosystem use case. Each of our use case will be implemented by our partners. We just provide the core infrastructures for them. So it will take time to people can see all of our use case comes out.
That's awesome. So you actually worked with partners to create each one of the use cases. So these are like real world use cases. Yeah, fascinating. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that presentation.